Hey there, I'm Trista Polo with Cecil TV, and I'm here with Andrew Mitchell, the artistic director of Milburn Stone Theater. Welcome, Andrew.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's great to have you. Now, we are going to be talking about the Fabulous Hubcaps today, which is an upcoming performance of one of the most sought after nostalgic rock and roll dance and show groups in the country. They've been captivating audiences since their inception in the 70s, and they've been on tour and are making their stop right here at Cecil County in the Milburn Stone Theater. Can you tell us a little bit about the show?
Sure. So the Hubcaps, this will be the third time we're hosting the Hubcaps. Every time the Hubcaps have come through, they have wowed audiences with their 1950s, 60s, 70s rock and roll explosion. They kind of do a little bit of everything on our stage. Not only are they performing songs live, the singers also dress up a bit between acts. It's a lot of fun. We encourage everyone to come out. They've been around since the 70s. This is their 40th anniversary. They have just celebrated 40 years of the Hubcaps, and we're excited to have them on our stage to commence that celebration.
Ah, that's awesome. Now, I'm not familiar with the hubcaps until I checked them out after I heard we'd be talking about them. So for other people like me, can you tell us about a bit about the Fabulous Hubcaps?
Sure. So they started years and years and years ago as Harvey Hubcap and the Do Ron Ron. That was their original name. They, over the years, shortened it because that was a little bit of a mouthful for audiences. But they started off doing more doo-wop slash 1950s rock and roll.
Sure.
As they've transitioned over the years, they've added more songs from the 60s and 70s and 80s into the repertoire. They do everything from the Commodores. They do the Beatles. I know they did a little Tina Turner before on our stage. They literally do just about almost anything you can think of between the 60s to the 80s and the 50s as well. They kind of throw a little bit of everything in there.
Wow, that's so cool. Now they're on tour right now. Why should we come and see them at the Milburn Stone Theater versus somewhere else?
Well, so you can see them in a lot of different places. They perform outdoors a lot. They also do a lot of VFW halls, but we can promise air conditioning and probably better seats than anywhere else you could see them.
I'm
And
in.
also, we have I'm not knocking other sound systems in
Sure.
other places, but we definitely have a state-of-the-art sound system that if you really want to appreciate and hear the sounds of the Hubcaps, the Milburn Stone Theater is your place.
That's good. Well, you had me at air conditioning, especially the way the weather has been in the
Absolutely.
last little bit. So that sounds really great. Now, I wanted to mention that I saw a preview of them on your website. It's a little YouTube preview. So I would recommend that everyone go and check that out so you can get a little taste of the show if you haven't seen them before. But you have a lot of audience interest in this show. Can you tell us about when it's going to be and how we can get tickets?
Sure. Well, so our tickets just went on sale on July 1st. And let me tell you, like out the gate, we already had like 55 plus tickets sold that day.
Wow.
So we expect this crowd to be full and hot for the Hubcaps. You can go to our website, milburnstone.com, and buy your tickets there. You can also call the box office phone number at 410-287-1037. Tickets for this range from $28 for our orchestra to $20 for our box seats and balcony. So lots of options. And yeah, it is fun for the entire family. We encourage everyone to come out. And yeah, tickets are on sale now.
Now,
Oh,
here's
sorry.
my
September 14th. I should probably talk about the date.
Oh, sure, the
September
dates.
14th. Yeah, so the show is Saturday, September 14th. Doors to our theater will open at 6 o'clock. Shows will start at 7 o'clock. Should probably be about 2.5 hours for the entire show. So it's you're going to get your money's worth for all the songs you can hear by the Hubcaps.
That's awesome. Now, very important question. Is dancing in the aisles allowed?
I don't know if I want to encourage too many people dancing in the aisles because I don't want people maybe tripping and falling down. Dancing at your seat, standing up and dancing during the show, have at it. Aisles per se, I just don't want any tripping hazards.
That's right. We don't want to encourage any accidents, but it does sound like it's going to be a really great show where people are going to want to bop along with the music and get into it. So I would highly recommend getting your tickets sooner versus later because it does sound like the good seats, the good bopping seats are going to go the most quickly. So anything else you want to tell us about this show before we wrap up or the season at Milburn Stone?
Sure. Well, just about the Hubcaps specifically for a second.
Yeah.
You don't have to trust me. go on their website, read their testimonials. Also, just go on their Facebook page. They have a huge following of people who are obsessed with the hubcaps. So we know that if you get to see the hubcaps, you're going to be obsessed too. But we have a lot of great shows coming up in the next couple of weeks. We have Ride the Cyclone. That's coming up in September as well. There's also The Crucible, Arthur Miller's classic, coming up this October, and the family-friendly favorite, Beauty and the Beast. That'll be on our stage this December. Plus a lot more that's at our theater. I encourage you to visit milburnstone.com to find out about all of our productions and events happening very soon.
Beautiful. Well, you always do such great performances, and this sounds like it is going to be a great one as well. And thank you so much for coming on and sharing a little bit about it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Andrew.